So the first product that I'm going to talk about is going to be vitamins. These are hair, skin, and nails vitamins. You can pick these up from any drugstore, Walmart also. I prefer the pills over the gummies personally. Well, not even personally. The pills definitely have more vitamin, like biotin, in them compared to the gummies. I learned that not the hard way, but I did waste my money, in my opinion, on the gummies, taking that for like a month and not seeing that many results. But when you compare the bottles, the pills definitely have more. They do work. I know I can see a difference in my nails, my skin. The thing is about hair, like I said before, it's genetics. It depends. I don't think it's like any magic pill or vitamin that's going to do miracles, you know. Bottom line, like, my hair grows pretty slow, but if this can aid a little bit in the healthiness of my hair, that's what I'm here for. Maybe even if it does speed up the process, I think that's cool, but we'll see. I haven't really been taking these pills long enough to actually see a big difference, but I got high hopes. But I don't have high hopes. I have realistic expectations. How about that? So the next product I'm going to talk about is hair oils. For hair oils, I'm not the biggest, like, not fan, but I don't like rave about like you need hair oil and like coconut oil. I don't like for my hair. Honestly, my hair's too thick and too dry. It doesn't do absolutely anything for my hair at all. I think it actually harms it more than helps it. But I use regular schmegular castor oil, not the black castor oil. Maybe I should hop on that wave. I don't know. But this castor oil, look, I'm sensitive to oils. Makes my scalp pretty itchy. And this is and I noticed the heavier the oil, the worse that the itchiness is. Like, when I was little, my mom would grease my scalp, drive me insane. I can't deal. It makes thinking about it, making my head itch. But it will make my scalp so itchy where I'm ready to wash out my hair. And this is kind of the same situation. So I really use it when it's time for me to wash my hair. I think it's called like a pre-poo. That's what I do. I go ahead and go ham kind of in these sections right here, because this is the driest part of my head. It's low-key a different hair texture, and it's sensitive. So I go ahead and kind of drown it in castor oil, massage my scalp, get it percolating, stimulating. You gotta stimulate your hair, stimulate it. That's what I do. So the other oils that I like to use are Silk Elements. You can get Silk Elements at your Sally's Beauty. I have argan oil, avocado oil, and jojoba oil. I bought these before. I have definitely re-upped on some of them. I love it because it has these droppers right here that are pretty convenient. I like going like this and like taking it in my head and going like that or whatever. I like it it works. But I don't know, I'm not big on like what oils necessarily do. I know argan oil is good for shine and healthy looking hair. The other ones I was researching on YouTube when I had first big chop like a year and a half ago, and everybody said you need these oils. You need them. You can't be natural with these oils. Get them. So I got them and I like them. They don't make my head itch as much as the castor oil does, but it kind of starts making my hair itch here and there. The argan oil is so lightweight that it doesn't bother my scalp like that, doesn't irritate at all. So that's kind of like my favorite, but it's not as moisturizing, you know what I mean? It's kind of gives it a little shine, makes it revive the look of my hair, but it's not a lot of moisture. But I'm definitely a fan of those oils right there. As far as curling creams are concerned, now I know this might be sensitive to some. Now I know some people might be a little sensitive to what I'm gonna say, because you know, y'all try to cancel people. We canceled them as a community, but I'm sorry, I brought them back. They brought themselves back, actually, with their men beard campaign stuff, whatever. They brought themselves back, but they've been back in my book. This curl enhancing smoothie is back. I didn't like it. I wasn't liking it at first. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't doing much to my hair. In my opinion, it wasn't on its own. What I learned is when you pair it with Miss Jessie's coily custard stuff, it's litty. So I start with the curl enhancing smoothie, then go on top with this. I noticed that the curl enhancing smoothie basically gives my hair the moisture that it needs, and a little bit the curls start to form, but it's mostly there for moisture. It's kind of like using a leave-in but not using leave-in, if you know what I mean. Going on top with the coily custard basically defines the curls, makes the curls kind of a little tighter, and it gives it a little bit of a hold. So I prefer the two together to make the curls actually stand out more and pop. Married. I'm gonna go re-up on my coily custard because now I just found out what works. Coily custard looks good on its own too, but the two together, major key. I get the moisture and I get the definition, so I'm a fan of that. Now, for what doesn't work, and again, if I'm doing something wrong, like I know certain products say, you know, you need a dime size amount, and when they say a dime size amount, you better use a dime size amount, because a quarter ain't go, like, you know, there's like, it's real, like certain products, the instructions there are there for a reason. But this, I don't know what the deal is, what I'm doing, I don't know. It doesn't work for me. My head looked a hot mess. I used conditioner and I used this. For my leave-in, I had to use some Cantu. I need a little something, but this wasn't it at all. Like, the curls in the form, honestly, it looked like a wet mess with some product in my head. So if somebody has some advice and I'm not doing something correct, let me know. This is the curl boosting sherbet from the pink lemonade and coconut line from the main choice. Y'all got advice? Tell me what it is. Tell me what it's not. Tell me. So for my gels, I still use, so for my gels, I use Eco Styler still, and that's always going to be the one for me. Again, talking about marriages and pairing them up, Eco Styler plus the Gots to Be Glued, everything. People use this just for their wigs. No, it's here. It's your edges, honey. If the edge control ain't working, the Gorilla Snot ain't working, the Eco Styler by itself ain't working. And I'm talking to my sisters that, you know, you be watching the baby hair videos, and I know it was on Twitter, and everybody was like, oh, my baby hairs look like that, but you can't find a gel that works. This mixed with some Eco Styler, or even this by itself, gives it like the necessary hold to actually slick them down, tie it up, take it off. It's lit. I shouldn't be this excited about it, but honestly, the best thing for me. I'm a fan of the two. Now, what I'm not a fan of, that excuse me, I know a girl that I went to college with, she suggested it, and I was like, oh snap, I need that. Was the Gorilla Snot? It is Gorilla Snot. Yeah, the Gorilla Snot gel in this bottle right here. I think they all have like the maximum hold or whatever, but it was this bottle. Now, I know other people rave about this, like even to hold their wigs or to gel down their edges. Me personally, and we're speaking for me, did not work at all. Like, It it just, it peels. For me personally, it peels off. It like clumps up, and it's like, it comes out yellow. I'm gonna show you guys. It comes out this yellow color. And when it starts balling up, it's that same color, and it ain't cute when you got like little yellow balls right here, just beating up with your makeup when it mixes with your makeup or something, or just throughout the day. For me, I don't know if it's I sweat and it starts, I don't know what it is. Not for me personally, and it doesn't hold down my edges that well either. Honestly, comparing the two, from the Gots to Be to the Gorilla Snot, I'm going to put my money on Gots to Be to actually love my edges and to tie them down that night and wake up with my edges, for the most part, laid still. So that's just me. I'm telling y'all, I need to cop that. Just saying. Not just for your wigs, honey. Not just for the wigs. Just letting you know.